everyone, and happy the day before Thanksgiving. And thanks for stopping by today. My name is Stacy if you haven't been here. And if you like the video, please press like and please subscribe. Today, I know it's a little bit late, but I had wanted to go over some of my Thanksgiving tips, and I'll link my blog below that I did a blog post on Thanksgiving with an acronym for Thanksgiving and some great little tips. But I wanted to go over a few of them with you today, and I have to put my glasses on to do that. Well, because it is the day before Thanksgiving, the first thing you had needed to do is to make sure you get your number of guests, so you'll know how much number one food and how many place settings are going to be at your table. Mine always changes, so I always anticipate more, and since I am Italian, I always make enough for the whole neighborhood, so I never ever ran out of food. That's one thing I haven't. And that was for the T for Thanksgiving. Try to get your final count. Now for the H, I have your menus, ideas in place, and write your shopping list, which of course you already did, and never ever make a new recipe on Thanksgiving. That is a disaster with a capital D written all over it. I remember my first Thanksgiving that I had all by myself. I cooked everything when my second daughter was born, so that's 1985. And it's when I had the first microwave came out, and it was really not a good microwave. So I was so rushing around. I had a newborn. She was only like 25 days old at the time, and I also had a 3.5-year-old. So I wanted to do this all myself. I didn't want any help because I'm just that type of person. I don't want to bother anyone. And the potatoes got cold, so I thought, let me put these into this newfangled machine, this microwave, and it was really a bad microwave. And when I had taken the potatoes out and I put it on the table, and then I remember my uncle went and put a spoon into it, and it was like a rock. And it was hard as a rock, and he took the spoon, and it was actually pulled the whole mound, the shape of the bowl of the mashed potatoes in it, because I didn't cover it. I didn't know anything. I was like 25 years old at the time, so never do anything different on Thanksgiving. But it's still a story we talk about today, so it's good. Now for the A, I have arrange where you're going to set up your table if you don't have a dining room. Like me, we moved into this house in April. I had a beautiful dining room set, and I used it, yes, twice a year, but it still has my heart, and I feel so bad that I don't have it this year. And so we have a bonus room, and we're just going to put tables there. So I had to arrange all that and clean the room and prepare and make sure that I had enough room in there. Now for the N, narrow down your menu that you can, that you don't feed the whole block, like I said, if you're Italian like me, when you're only having 8 people. Preaching to the choir here. So yeah, I had a big list. I went through it like Santa, checked off my list, checked it twice, checked it 3 times. And my husband looked at it and say, "Are you kidding me? There's 8 people coming this year. My kids aren't coming. My son's in Santa Barbara, California, living there now. Sadly, not having Thanksgiving with anybody, which breaks my heart. My one daughter is in Oklahoma visiting her in-laws, and my other daughter is with her in-laws. So I just went around and found some more people. The K is knives, forks, and utensil inventory. I don't know about you, but me and my husband get so embarrassed having ugly silverware. You know, you try fixing it and cleaning it, and there's dots all over it. It's a constant struggle. I still am wanting to go out tonight and get new utensils, but we'll see how that goes. I have my Bed Bath & Beyond coupon, so who knows? And now the S in Thanksgiving means set up the table in advance. One less thing that you have to do, and you can involve the kids if you have younger kids, and they can help you, and then when they leave the room, you can fix it the way you want. What I was talking about yesterday, I put my pine cone do-it-yourself on there, and this is kind of what I'm talking about. So I put these at the table, and I just attach the person's name onto their plate. So it's a cute little way of having it personalized, and then this way, people aren't like, do you want me sitting here? Do you want me sitting there? Where should I sit? I don't want to really sit next to her. You know, you have to have all those things in advance. So it's a great little setting place. G, get the most of your canned and non-perishable shopping done a week before. So obviously I am a little late on that. Don't forget the cranberry sauce. I always forget the cranberry sauce. So I got the cranberry sauce yesterday because I forgot it in my shopping trip. So it is true. And then in I have involve your guests in the process by asking them to bring one of their own favorite food traditions or drinks. This is always my biggest problem because when I want to do something, I got to do everything myself. And you're going to laugh, but I'm highly, highly allergic to turkey. So I always either purchase it already made, or my mother-in-law who's coming, she makes the turkey and bring it. I mean, like, I can't touch it, I can't smell it, I can't do anything with it. So yes, I am one of those people. And it's funny because my birthday is the 27th, which is Black Friday this year, and my husband's birthday is today. So no matter what, we always, mine was last year, his will be in a couple of years, it always falls on our birthdays. And it took me years and years to figure out why after my birthday I was always covered with hives and sick, horribly sick. And then it really took me probably about 15 years to figure it out that I was allergic to turkey. Who knew? And it's such a good thing, but so I'm just the stuffing eater. I eat all the stuffing and the vegetables, so. And then I do get a ham, but I really try to stay away from ham, but I get it anyway. V, in Thanksgiving, vow to yourself to have a good time instead of being the servant for the whole night. It's okay to ask for help. I have to remind myself this all the time. So in my family, there's always been a tradition that I used to wake up way before the kids, you know, just like my mom did. And then I would make a breakfast, and then we would all sit and watch the Thanksgiving Day parade, which was my favorite thing to do. Still today, even though the kids are in here, I always have it on. I always text them and say, don't forget about the parade. And they all watch it with my two grandchildren, and my other kids try to watch it too. So it's like a family tradition. And you just have to try to do things in advance so that you can actually enjoy your guests. I never used to. I used to work myself as a dog waiting on people, and then for 2 days after, I was on the couch. I was like, I ain't moving because I was in so much pain. So vow to yourself to ask for help, number one, and then don't kill yourself. I, in Thanksgiving, invite someone different this year. Look around, ask friends if they have plans, or invite a military family over, or someone who lost a family member this year who might be just sitting inside and not up to emotionally, physically, mentally up to celebrating or cooking. There's hurting people all around. Look around your church. Look around the grocery store. I always ask somebody when I was in the grocery store the other day, do you have plans for Thanksgiving? Because, sometimes somebody might say, no, I'm all alone. And you can invite them, and you might have a friend from it. So do that, because there's always somebody who needs love and food on that day. The N in Thanksgiving, never trust your oven. Oh, Lord have mercy. I hate ovens for that reason. I will never cook or bake without an oven temperature. If you don't got this and you didn't start your baking, you go out to the store right now and you get one of these, because I have never seen an oven that was on schedule of what it says it's supposed to be. Never, 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 ever. So I trust this with my life. And this is something also that I do a couple days before, and I do this. I'll put my recipe, like say this is my cornbread recipe, and then I'll take the box that I'm using and I put some of the ingredients in. So I have everything on the table all ready to go, and I have my I don't have it there. Sorry about that. And I have my serving dishes and everything ready to go. So it's such a help. Now, remember, the last thing, the G in Thanksgiving, is to always give thanks to God for all your blessings. and enjoy the people that you are with. Take pictures. Remember to take pictures. Eat up, because calories don't count on Thanksgiving. So remember, even the people that are coming and your family members, sometimes that you don't always get along with, or that they always push your buttons on Thanksgiving, try to remember, do your best. Be the one who goes the extra mile and loves them back, or when they say something, you don't come back with a response that you know is going to start a fight or make somebody mad and just ruin the day. Just act in love, show gratitude and grace towards those people. And remember, from my house to your house, have a happy Thanksgiving and have a blessed day with your family. Love you.